Hi guys, today we're going to learn about wages, salaries, and careers. So our objective is to compare careers and income, and this is page 80. All right, well, here's two different careers. We have a fitness trainer and a veterinarian. So description, you lead, instruct, and motivate individuals in exercise activities. They only need a high school diploma or equivalent, like a GED. And the income would be around $31,720 per year. That's the median. And the courses that they would need to take would be things that focused on exercise science, kinesiology, and physical education. Veterinarian, they examine and treat animals. They need a doctoral or professional degree, so that's a lot more schooling. Okay, they make around $84,460 per year, and courses that they would need to focus on would be biology, chemistry, anatomy, physiology, zoology, microbiology, and animal science. Okay, so if I had to look at some things that are similar, they both involve some of different sciences, but the amount of schooling is very different, which does impact the salary or the income that they make. Okay, not in all cases, but in a lot of jobs, the more schooling, the higher the pay. So these are just some things and factors to consider when you're looking at jobs. And this website right here is a great website where you can go to and look at, hey, I'm interested in maybe doing this, this, and this. Let's look and see what kind of schooling that requires, what kind of income would I get, and so forth. That really helps to see if that's a good fit for you. Okay, so let's look at this example. One thing that they're going to ask you to be able to do is compare income not only for a year, but over a lifetime or several years. And so it tells us here that the annual, meaning yearly, okay, gotta know what that means. The annual median income for an economist is $89,450. The annual median income for a software designer is $90,530. So compare the salaries of these careers over 30 years and how much more will the software designer make over that time. So first of all, I can do this two ways. I could multiply the first person's income by 30 and the second person's income by 30 and then subtract, or I could just subtract them for 1 year and multiply that by 30. Now I'm going to pick root 2 because that's a little bit easier for me, because then I don't have to multiply by 30 twice with such huge numbers. So I'm going to start by subtracting these numbers. So I have 90,530 and then I have 89,450. So let's see just annually what the difference is first. So 0, that'd be 8, that's 0, and that's 1. So about $1,080 would be the difference for just 1 year. So then over 30 years, well, I know it's going to be a little over 30, so let's see. 1080 times 30. So 0, 0, 0, 0, placeholder, 0, 3 times 8 is 24, 0, then 2, then 3, 0, 0, 4, 2, 3. So that would be $32,400. That's how much more that the software designer is going to make than an economist after 30 years. Now, these two salaries are really close, so it's not a huge difference, okay? All right, so now let's look at another example. Alex is trying to decide between 3 jobs. Each job offers 40 hours a week for 50 weeks a year, because you have 2 weeks for vacation. All right, so here's his 3 jobs, and he's trying to figure out, well, which one's the best pay, which one might he want to do? Well, the reason we can't just compare them automatically is because this one is showing me how much it gets paid by the hour, this one is showing how much he's paid by the week, and this one is showing me the yearly salary. So I need to calculate them all in the same amount of time so that I can tell which one's the best deal. So I'm going to figure out what this would be after a year, what job 2 would be after a year, and then I can compare them and also with this. Okay, so he works 40 hours a week, and this is what he's making per hour. So the first thing I would want to do is multiply 2015, or his hourly pay, by 40, because that's how much he's working in 1 week. 0 times 5 is 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, 4 times 5 is 20, 4, 5, 6, 0, 8. 0, 0, 6, 0, 8, and there's 2 decimal spots. So that means he is making $806. This would be $806 per week. Well, I can then calculate that if I multiply by 50, since he's only working 50 weeks. I can multiply this by 50 and see what he's making for the whole year, which I already know it's not going to be the most, because this one right here is already making more per week than 806. So I don't really need to, as far as I'm just trying to find out what's the best pay. But if it wasn't obvious, then I would still need to multiply that by 50 to see what he makes in a year. I'm going to skip and do job 2, multiply this by 50, see what he makes in a year as an internet service repairman, because I know it's going to be already more than this one. Okay, so now let's try the next one. 1042, and he's working 50 weeks. Well, even if I ignore the 52, 50 times 1,000 would be 50,000. So I already know that that should be higher than this, but let's just double check. So 0, 0, 0, 0, placeholder 10, 21, 0, 2, 5, 0, 0, 1, 2, 5. Okay, so as an internet service repairman, he's going to make $52,100 per year. Okay, and so that is more than the automotive repairman. So which job offers the best pay would be the internet service repair. Now, let's say I wanted to know, well, okay, maybe out of air conditioning repair and automotive repair, which one's the best deal? Well, then I would need to still multiply the $806 times 50 so I could see. So let's try that. So 806 times the 50 weeks he's going to work. 0, 0, 0, placeholder. 5 times 6 is 30. 0, 3. 5 times 8 is 40. So that would be $40,300, which is more than the automotive repair. So now we can see that the least pay would be as an automotive repairman, then the air conditioning repair, and then the highest would be internet service repair. Okay, so basically just make sure you're able to compare salaries over an expanded period of time, and make sure you can also compare income, whether I give it to you by the hour, the week, or the year, so that you can see which one's the better deal or makes the most, or vice versa. Okay, well, that's it, and thanks for watching.